AI Superintelligence, a looming reality and the race for global power. We're not talking about sci-fi robots, but something far more profound and, honestly, a little bit scary. Today, we're diving into a thought-provoking essay called Situational Awareness by Leopold Aschenbrenner that paints a picture of the next few years, and it's not what you might expect. Buckle up, because this is a wild ride. The author argues that the progress in AI is accelerating at an astonishing rate. We've gone from AI that could barely identify a cat to models like GPT-2 that strung together simple sentences to GPT-4, which can write code, reason through complex problems, and ace college exams. This isn't just a linear progression, it's an exponential curve, with each leap forward being significantly bigger than the last. Think of it like going from a preschooler to a smart high schooler in just 4 years. How is this happening? It's all about scaling up, not just in raw computing power, but also in algorithmic efficiencies, finding smarter ways to train models and unhobbling gains by fixing the ways the models are artificially constrained. It's like making a car not only faster, but also more aerodynamic and giving it a more skilled driver. Now here's where things get interesting. The essay predicts that by 2027, we might see artificial general intelligence, or AGI. That's AI that can do the work of an AI researcher or engineer. Think of it not as just a better chatbot, but as something that can act as a drop-in remote worker capable of reasoning, planning, and error-correcting, working independently for weeks. This isn't some distant future. It's a real possibility in just a few years. Key to this is something called unhobbling, which involves making AI models more like agents rather than simple chatbots. This means models that can use tools, manage long-term projects, and understand context. Instead of just responding to single prompts, they can now be onboarded like a new human co-worker and will take on tasks that require weeks of work. But it doesn't stop there. Once we have AGI, the essay suggests we're on the brink of a superintelligence explosion. That's because these AI systems can then automate AI research itself, leading to a feedback loop, compressing years of progress into a single year. It's like having millions of AI researchers working day and night, without needing to individually train each of them. The first algorithmic innovation will be a 10x or 100x speed-up of itself. This could quickly lead to AI that is vastly smarter than humans. Not just quantitatively, but also qualitatively, they'll find new ways of doing things and make discoveries that are currently beyond our understanding. It's like a high schooler suddenly understanding quantum physics. This rapid progress requires enormous resources. The essay talks about the trillion-dollar cluster, referring to the vast infrastructure of GPUs, data centers, and power plants needed to train these advanced AI systems. The scale is massive. We are looking at individual training clusters costing hundreds of billions of dollars, requiring power equivalent to a small or medium US state. The industrial mobilization will be intense. This massive investment is driven by the incredible economic potential of AI, as well as national security concerns. It's a race, not just between companies, but between nations to achieve AGI first. With such powerful technology comes significant risks. The essay emphasizes the importance of the free world maintaining its lead in the AI race. Superintelligence could provide a decisive military and economic advantage. There's a very real threat of authoritarian powers using it for world conquest and internal control. This is why the author believes that the US needs to rapidly lock down AI labs, improve security, and treat AGI as a matter of national security. The author stresses that algorithmic secrets are key. Currently, labs are not secure enough against espionage efforts, and the risk of these breakthroughs being stolen by rival nations is very high. It's not just about building the tech, it's about protecting it. Another big challenge is ensuring that these AI systems align with human values. We don't yet know how to guarantee they'll be safe. Current methods of training models rely on human feedback and supervision, but that won't scale to superintelligence. These systems might develop unpredictable behaviors as they learn through trial and error. We need to find new ways to control and steer these systems so they do not go rogue. The essay explores ideas of muddling through, where a combination of techniques is used to align somewhat superhuman systems. One way is by focusing on legibility, making sure the AI thinks out loud so we can track its reasoning. Other strategies like using AI to supervise other AI are also explored because evaluation is easier than generation. Given all these risks and challenges, the essay argues that the development of superintelligence can't just be left to private companies. We need a government-led project, a Manhattan Project for AI, to ensure that AI is used for national defense and to navigate the volatile international situation that will follow. This project would bring together the best scientists and ensure a safe chain of command. The author is under no illusions about the government, but argues it is a necessity to manage the fog of war of the intelligence explosion. This means mobilizing resources, establishing secure facilities, and cooperating closely with the intelligence community. Ultimately, the essay presents a very sobering vision of the near future. The technology is advancing rapidly, and the stakes are incredibly high. It's a call to action for us to face this reality with the seriousness it deserves. This is not just about building a new app or a better chatbot, it's about shaping the future of humanity. The author's perspective is called AGI realism, which sees superintelligence as both a matter of national security and a profound responsibility. It's a call to understand the incredible power and peril we are about to unleash, and to take this call to duty with great seriousness. This decade will be transformative, and the choices we make now will have a lasting impact. What happens next is not set in stone. The future is still being written, but this essay gives a glimpse of what's to come. It's crucial that we understand the challenges ahead and make informed, responsible decisions.